everybody. Happy Monday nights. I'm Sirken. That's what it's. And you're here on my channel, and I'm happy to have you here. We have some wonderful guests tonight. And as soon as you'd think that after almost getting close to 2 years of streaming, I would just know how to take people off hold on Skype almost instantly by this point. But I don't. I'm still really bad at it. We have wonderful guests tonight. We have Argh and we have See, this is where it gets tricky because I know you in my brain as Splorf, but I think everyone else knows you as Raev or Lorraine. What should I address you as, sir?
Whatever works.
Alright, well then I'll just call you Raev if that works, because that's what I have you on this here Skype box.
That works.
A+. Raev, just in case there's people here who have no idea who you are and have never heard of you or maybe don't, whatever, who are you? Tell us things about you. Is that hard? Okay, I'll make it more easier for you. When did you start playing P99? What guild were you the leader of? And we'll take it from there.
I started playing Project 99 in 2011. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, you're getting old.
I'm an old guy.
Young and I'm old. You're getting old.
Well, yeah, I started in 2011, and for a while I was the leader of the A team before we merged with Inglorious Bastards to form Rampage.
I was a big fan of the A team. I don't know if you know that or not.
People are saying he's really quiet, by the way.
Are they? Well, then let me check all the things, because I'm sure I did something.
Talk directly into the microphone.
Yeah, but
No, it's not you. It's not you. It's me. Don't worry. It's me. It's because I was probably talking to somebody who was yelling in my fucking ear, and I hate when people just piss and moan in my ear. So what I do is I turn them down real low and then do something else.
It's an easy way to get an ear infection.
I suppose. I made you guys much louder. So...
Can we do a test?
Yeah,
How do I
listen.
sound?
We're doing words and we're doing testings. So this is me, Sirken, doing some words, and then all you nerds are going to sound the same to them. So if you just want to all say words at the same time, it doesn't matter, because what you say isn't important. It doesn't matter if they understand it. Go ahead, make sound.
Cheeseburger.
It's like the word of the night. I like how only one of you assholes said anything, by the way.
I'm not an asshole.
Well,
Whoa.
sorry. You're not an asshole because you said something.
Can I throw the word out there?
No, this is not an appropriate context to drop that bomb.
Yes, you can say cheeseburger again.
Oh, the C word.
You're such a cheeseburger already.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, they're saying it's much better now. So, I adjusted all the sounds and things should be good. I think so, because you know why? I had Skype volume for what I hear. I had it turned real low, because a little while ago, I had somebody call me and was like, Sirken, I need minutes of your time because my butt hurts so bad. And I was like, okay, I'll be a good GM. Tell me your woes.
Cream on it for him.
Right, but because in actuality I don't give any shits about what they're complaining about, I just turn the volume real low on Skype and then play Rust. And
I feel like
they
that's
get
a
it all
blues
out.
song that Led Zeppelin already ripped off.
Alright, so yeah, that was Raev's introduction. Sorry for just hijacking the shit out of that. Argh, you've been here before.
Just barely.
That's true. I think all your appearances plus tonight might equal one total full appearance.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you were here
though, cause,
in a
like,
pinch.
This isn't even Argh. This is cucumbers.
Don't start that. One night we will get the two of you together just to prove that it's not the same person.
Nope.
If I was able to get Eunomia and
we're
Nyx
very
in a call together on stream, I can get you and cucumbers. I'll trick you guys. I won't even tell you I'm recording. I'll record the call and I'll stream it later. You don't even know. I'll go all NSA on you.
Argh and
Oh.
cucumbers together are really awesome. They're so funny. So you
Like-
definitely should.
I know them separately, but I don't think I've ever been together with them. If you guys want to come to Chicago,
No, you haven't been intimate with both of us at the same time.
I will absolutely
They're
get.
like two different people. It's weird.
Mm,
All right, Argh.
What's up?
You're. Did you used to be a member of the A team?
well, you're using the term ever fast and loose. I've been a figurehead most of my life.
Don't worry, we'll get to that part.
Basically, in the A team, I was a glorified lobbyist.
I mean, you say that, but I remember you, at least being the representative to the Class R forums for the A team, because I was reading your posts in there.
Yeah, me, Kellen, and Cobblestone did most of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was the holy triumvirate, as we used to call it.
Well, A+. Do either of you have anything to plug? Raev, Splorf, Lorraine, Argh, any of you four?
Yeah, I'd like to plug America's Choice Butter Pecan Ice Cream. It's pretty fantastic.
A+. And we don't have the Uber Bandit this evening. I tried and tried and tried. He had I don't know if it's calc or pre-calc or some kind of calculus final or midterm test. I don't know. Something with numbers and testing.
Class somewhere.
I feel like if that was 3rd grade, I would have dropped out of school at 3rd grade. Actually, fun fact, I got my first detention in 3rd grade. I
What?
said the teacher, we were working on some super important assignment that needed to be finished at the end of the day.
Okay, first off, it was 3rd grade. It wasn't super
It was
important.
super important.
Nothing you ever did in 3rd
I'm
grade.
pretty
was
sure
important,
we were
relevant.
coloring Easter eggs before we went on Easter break. So it's pretty
That's probably the
important.
most important thing you can do in 3rd grade.
So anyway, this lady
Argh,
was
you have
like,
too much ice cream in your mouth.
I really do.
oh, this lady was like, we have 10 minutes left. And I was like, oh, shoot. And she's like, did you just say shit? And I was like, nope, I said shoot. And she was like, I don't believe you. And I was like, but you heard it. And she was like, detention. And from that moment on, I lost pretty much all respect for authority because I saw how they could abuse it.
I like how you built in all that suspense into that story.
Was there suspense?
No, not at all.
Oh, I remember in 4th grade. I'll tell you a story about 4th grade. I saw my first dirty magazine in 4th grade. And it was lunchtime, and there was this kid. Can I say people's names? I don't give a shit. He's a douchebag. There was a kid named Michael Bertolani. He went to school with me, and I had known him since fucking we were 5 years old. Me, Mike, and this kid Matt Byer.
How do you spell it?
I can't tell you that. But
Because he doesn't know.
no, I know, but I don't know if I can. I don't want to. Listen, don't do anything to these people. I don't want to get in trouble. But the three of us were really, really close friends
Yeah.
from kindergarten all the way through most of high school until shit got weird at the end of high school. But why am I telling stories about Mike Bertolani? Look, because he brought a dirty magazine to school, and it was lunchtime, and we were all like, let's go in this area away from all the kids, fucking buy these cars, and we'll look at this magazine that Mike was talking about. And fucking his mom works for the school, so he felt like he could do anything in the world. And this woman who works for the like directly under his mom looked out her window and like saw the three of us like sitting around looking at boobies for the very first time ever. And she came right outside and was like, blah, 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 blah. And I don't remember what happened. I don't know. I didn't take any magazine, but I ran,
You
and we all
blacked
got
out.
in trouble anyway. That happened, and I had a really cool 5th grade teacher. He taught us how to pay bills and write checks and shit. And then over that summer, his house blew up because he lived above a laundromat that exploded. And he had to move in with his in-laws. And then he got bumped to 6th grade, and he was also my 6th grade teacher. And you want to know something? After his house exploded and he had to live with his in-laws, he was not nearly as much fun as he was before that happened to him. Areni!
I wouldn't doubt it.
Wait, I want to know what happened in 7th grade.
Oh man, hold on. I gotta say one more
7th
thing
grade?
about 6th grade before. Oh my god, I missed the most important thing about 5th grade. Shit! Listen, 5th
Wait,
grade.
You can't go back.
I have to go
Wait,
back real quick.
Where did you
No.
go on a class trip, though, in 5th grade?
I don't think we went anywhere in 5th grade.
Seriously?
When I was in 5th grade, the school I was at was like poor as shit. They could barely afford metal detectors. But,
Well, metal detectors are kind of like a luxury. I know.
well, I mean, all city public schools
Yeah, a lot of
have
5th graders coming in and like blowing shit up.
all city public schools have metal detectors in Chicago. Because, yes, we have kids that bring guns and shit to school that they shouldn't bring to school. But listen, guys, my grandfather was dying in the hospital when I was in 5th grade of liver cancer.
Did he have a watch?
I don't know, but he played chess a lot. He played a lot of chess. He played tournaments in Russia and Germany and shit. And
Did he hit you with that Gioco piano? then?
listen, nerd, he taught me how to play chess in 5th grade, and I entered my school tournament, and I came in 2nd place.
Did you play
Well,
EverQuest?
then you should know about the Gioco piano.
I don't know about your jerk-off piano.
Okay, the jerk-off piano is
Wait,
the best
stop.
opening move.
Stop. My opening
whip it
moves
out.
are better than yours, and it depends who you're
No, they're
playing.
not. Okay, first
If you're
off,
playing a new
no.
a fucking stud opening move
Just
isn't the
no.
best play. Yeah,
No.
you know what? We'll fucking do some Yahoo
let's
chess.
Throw it out right now.
We'll do some Yahoo chess, Argh. Me, I've been beat. I've been beat by 11 people since 1992. 11. So I mean, I'll put that on the line.
You get a dozen right now.
We'll see. Maybe you'll be number 12. We'll see.
No, I could be number 12.
We'll
Right
see.
now.
No, we can't right now.
It's gonna
Listen,
be more entertaining than playing a sky.
I'm trying to introduce Ereni. We are like 13 minutes. We're 13 minutes into
That's all
this.
she's ever gonna do.
I haven't even introduced Ereni, who should be accompanied by either Nyx or Uber Bandit, but Nyx is furiously pissed off at me right now. And Uber Bandit's MIA because of the calculus number shenanigans stuff. So,
Final.
Ereni,
Can I change my name to Cheeseburger?
I mean, you could, but that's going to mess me up for the rest of the night if that's a thing. So, Ereni, who are you? Tell us a tiny, tiny bit about yourself.
I'm Areni, and I play a cleric in the guild called Rampage.
Mm-hmm. Do you stream?
Sometimes, yeah.
I think she does.
Not well.
Not well. Wow. Shots fired.
Argh hates it.
The streaming?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
streaming
no,
or
if
all
you want to
streaming?
listen to her click a mouse for like 30 minutes, if you have a mouse click fetish, then that's the stream you want to listen to.
There, I put your stuff in the chat. If you click that, you can follow her. She streams almost every day. She streams with a webcam, and if she
I
gets
don't stream with the webcam.
if she gets 10 followers,
She
she's gonna
barely wears
stream
clothes.
herself playing Dance Dance Revolution in hardly any clothing.
I caught someone speed hacking.
You know what? I actually used the highlight you made to ban that person for speed hacking. Yes. That highlight is linked in the petition, or rather in the ban thread, in case another staff member wants to look at my decision to see if I was unfair or unjust with my hammer swinging.
I got a question for you guys.
What's that?
What is your favorite kind of nut?
Oh, man.
Because I'm eating this pecans right now, and I don't think I've ever had anything that's better than this.
I like pecans and I like walnuts. Those are my two
Walnuts?
favorites. Walnuts are good
serious?
as shit. Don't hate on walnuts.
I mean, do you like the ballet?
I feel like that's not a peanut.
If you like walnuts, you like the ballet.
Did you know a peanut isn't even a nut?
It's like a bean.
How fucked up is that?
All nuts are nuts. It's just a rule.
But not a peanut.
That's nuts. Oh.
God damn it. Alright, well, I'm happy now. We've gotten introductions out of the way.
I don't feel like I introduced myself.
Argh, do you need more time to properly introduce yourself? Go right ahead.
No, I forgot if I did already or not.
I mean, you might not have, because I went off on a tangent for Raev's introduction, and then I started talking about grammar school for your introduction.
We should start over.
You want to just start the whole thing over?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Oh, we could.
Pause the call.
Alright, I'm just gonna pretend. Ring, ring. Hello, hi. Argh, who
Hello.
are you?
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
No, I was just kidding. I know you can hear me.
No, I know. We're doing a mic check because it's a new phone call.
Testing.
I hate you so much.
You guys are drunk.
Do you got fraps? Because, I mean, that's some pretty slanderous accusations to throw around without fraps.
I think it's pretty accurate.
Again, fraps or get out.
Alright, see ya.
No, don't actually leave. We just started.
No, leave. Take a
No.
hike.
Argh, you have no authority
Can we get
here.
cucumbers in here instead?
No.
This is cucumbers.
God damn it.
What are you talking about?
God
I
damn
think
it.
Raev left.
No,
Probably.
he's not. He's sitting back
Yeah, he's
like,
polishing his beakers right
what
now.
What have I done? He's like, why did I agree to this at all?
Sharpening his pencils.
You guys seem like you're having fun.
I actually have questions for the two of you. I would like to know a little bit about the A-team, and I'm going to start with Raev, because you might know this, because I know you were the leader before Argh was leading, and then I know you were also the leader after. Argh is like the cream in between your Oreo cookie. But, who started A-team? How did A-team start? I want to know some history on that.
I think it was Mr. T.
I don't know who the hell Mr. T is.
Yeah, he's a big black dude with a mohawk. Wears
Well,
gold
I
chains.
know who that Mr. T is. He's from Chicago. That's a true story. I don't know if you know that. Mr. T, he's one of ours. But for real, A-team. You guys were a guild. You were kind of a casual family guild. You were doing your own thing. The rotation came into place. Holy shit, the A-team will get epics. That video happened. And then we'll just fast forward to the rotation and the class system.
Are you asking me these questions?
I'm asking both of you these questions. Either one of you can jump all over it. But let's start with question one. How did the Class R, the creation of the class system, and we'll even say the rotation that you guys came up with inside of Class R, how did that affect A-Team? Better, worse? Thoughts on that? We'll just start with Raev, because apparently I have to name people to talk.
Well, Argh can't really answer that question, to be honest.
Well, Argh, put more ice cream in your mouth and let Lorraine
All right.
talk.
Well, I was just
He
a
didn't join
scrub.
me until after the rotation came.
Mm-hmm.
That was when he merged with the Alliance.
Oh.
I see. While you were in Class R, Lorraine, do you think that the rotation was helpful? Do you think it was unfair? What were your opinions on that inter-class rotation?
I mean, rotations have pluses and minuses. You know, I mean, it's...
You started that answer off in the most diplomatic way possible.
You're welcome.
I would say that it was maybe the biggest waste of time and waste of energy, resources. Everybody hated it who was a part of it. I think everybody who was a part of it probably started plotting how they could destroy it the moment they entered it.
You don't think any of the guilds thought it was a good idea?
I mean, some of the guilds did. Yeah, sure.
I don't know. I mean, I guess yes or no. Do you think it was a good thing?
Sure.
Way to be an ass.
I'd say the Fat Forum was just like the gates of hell personified.
Yeah, if you didn't have to participate in the negotiations on FAT, then Class R was probably a decent experience for you. In that, you just kind of showed up, you got your mobs, you didn't really have to compete against anybody. It was like a nice scheduled experience for you. And
was it really just like you show up, you collect your loot, and then you go home?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh. Alright. So I know I've watched guilds do things in Class R when that rotation was on. One of the things
dirty.
I watched, look, I do dirty things. One of the things I watched was A Team do Trackanon.
Mm-hmm.
It was some pretty bad Trackanon.
Yeah, it was messy. It was so horribly messy and bad. Do you think at a bare minimum it gave these guilds experience? Because I know people will be like, EverQuest is easy. It's so easy to do all these things. It's just the neckbeards prevent us. And then I still watch people fail at things because they don't know how to do them. And their excuse is, well, we just need experience. But if it's easy, you don't need practice and experience. So that kind of aggravates me a little bit. But do you think it gave those guilds, at least at a bare minimum, experience and some knowledge on how to kill raid mobs?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Discipline.
I don't know.
Much Bushido.
There's a lot of things.
Using Tola, and you train yourselves. So now you have 30 people. You have to have all of them not aggro Tola.
Yeah.
And so if you want to have 5 out of 10 Trackanon engages, that means each individual person's chance of fucking that up is 1%. And if you got somebody drunk and eating pecan ice cream, your chances go up.
That's fine. I don't know.
Oh, poor Argh.
And first off, it's not pecan ice cream. It's butter pecan ice cream.
Oh, is it the butter that pulls it together? It
really does.
When I was little, butter pecan was my favorite ice cream.
What kind?
The butter pecan.
Okay, because it's the best ice cream.
Before that, there was this one mom and pop ice cream shop that had this French vanilla that was fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That's kind of what butter pecan tastes like to me.
But it didn't have the pecans.
Plus pecans in it.
But let me tell you something. This wasn't your regular Baskin Robbins bullshit French vanilla. This was good. This was homemade mom and pop shit.
I don't trust your judgment because you like fucking Chicago pizza.
Yeah, I do, because I don't like cardboard with a bunch of shit thrown on it.
So you like cardboard with tomato soup in it?
Here's the thing. I don't need my pizza to be... Now, don't get me wrong. I love a thick crust fucking pan.
You don't want your pizza to be a pizza?
Even if I have a thin crust pizza, let's throw the thick crust shit out of the competition and just go the thin crust fucking giant triangle slice fucking whatever pizza. I will still take pizza made in Chicago over any other place. The only thing... I've never been to New York. I've never actually bought a piece of pizza in the city of New York and put it into my mouth.
I don't know. I feel like New York can fucking eat a dick, too.
Okay, well then I don't know who you're putting up against us, because I've been to many other cities.
Literally anywhere. Any other kind of pizza I would take over.
I've eaten pizza in multiple places in California, and it made me want to kill myself. I've eaten pizza in Florida that made me want to kill myself. Kentucky and Tennessee doesn't even know what fucking pizza is.
I'd take a bowl of cornflakes sprinkled with some tomatoes over a Chicago deep pizza.
Argh, one of these days you're gonna give me your address and I'm gonna buy you a Lou Malnati's pizza and I'm gonna send it to you.
It's a reverse bloomin' onion.
Listen. I don't give a shit about blooming onions. I won't eat blooming onions. They're disgusting. They're greasy. They're
Okay,
fucking the
what?
worst.
What?
No, this
What?
is true story. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I've said this multiple times on stream, so I know you're not a loyal listener. But,
Literally, can I tell you something?
tell me a
Can I
thing.
be honest?
Tell me an honest thing.
I don't ever watch streams.
You're the worst. That's what
He
you
I don't
watches
even-
mine, only to complain about them.
God.
Streams are like photographs in that if I'm not in them or nobody's having sex, I don't really care about them.
I mean, well, you're in this one, and we can have sex later, so it's both best of both
Wow.
worlds.
It's a pending RNF thread right there.
You know, I don't even care.
Weird,
People
yeah.
just make shit up out of nothing and fucking run with it so goddamn hard. Fucking Nix, who's known me for 2 years, is believing fucking stupid ass bullshit that people tell her and completely disregarding, like, the fact that she actually knows me as a person. She's like, nope, you must be corrupt because I heard it in Guild TeamSpeak, and why would these people lie to me?
Because they would never lie.
I want to fucking...
Obviously.
The anger inside of me. She comes to me like, oh, well, I talked to a person who knows things about databases and they said you can look up spawn timers. It's like, well, yeah, if you had access to those tables, you could look that up. Depending what access you have, you can look up anything. But the people in question, being me and Derubale, we don't have the database access that Rogan has. Spoiler alert, nobody does, except for Rogan. That's Rogan access.
I saw Tiggles called Darabelle Darubucks, and that kind of made me smile.
Oh,
that was funny.
God. Tiggles.
Must become like a parody of himself at this point.
He's an
He's
entertainment.
just going completely overboard.
I think so. I think so. I'm hoping, listen, for my own selfish reasons, because I do find Tiggles entertaining, I'll admit it. What I find entertaining is the fact that he's been around for, 5 years, and everybody with a brain knows he's trying to get reactions out of people, and they still give it to him. They still react the way he wants them to react, and it just encourages him to keep going, and I don't know, stupid people amuse me, I guess. And I just can't stop. I can't not watch it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we need him in the RNF thread. It's been kind of bland lately.
RNF
Yeah.
has been shitty lately because everyone is just sending shit directly to me on Skype about how shitty I am instead of posting it on RNF where it belongs.
Oh, it's alright. I'll post
Well,
something
you
on
should
there.
post it on RNF.
I can't
Just
post
some
it.
of your conversations.
Well, here's the thing. I
Put
don't
the
like
triple D
to...
up there soon.
I'm not going to post conversations I have privately with people. And when I'm spying on people's guild chat, I'm not going to post that either. I'm also not going to suspend people. Oh yeah, people, feel free to run your mouths about me in your guild chat. Because even if I see it, I won't take action against you. That's your guild chat. Just like your TeamSpeak. When people send me recordings of you nerds talking shit about me in TeamSpeak, I don't do anything about it. Because that's yours. And
Did
if
they
I
at least
choose...
have the decency to remix it into like a dubstep or an auto-tune music
Oh.
before they send it to you?
I don't know if you listen to the things that Smetty made or not. I don't even
I
care.
think so.
He...
I try to stay as far away from Red as possible because I don't want to end up chopped up like under a bridge
Alright, let me
or
tell you
murdered in a park.
What are you talking about?
Smetty is
I'm
awesome.
talking about all the psychopaths on Red.
No.
That's what I'm talking
Smetty's not a psychopath. Smetty is,
No, I don't
is
believe that
Euro,
he is.
and I like him a lot, and he's made videos that just straight up make fun of me. It's very horrible. But I love him so much, so I don't care if he
The
makes
Red
fun.
server is awesome.
I
Oh,
mean,
Yeah.
it
No,
would
it's
be
like,
if I could get rid of 90% of the people that play there, yeah.
No, whatever.
Red is like Alcatraz for Project 1999.
Red is a cesspool
That is-
of
I had
fucking
so much
sullen
fun on
Zach
the Red
losers.
server. You guys just don't know how.
Ereni,
to have fun.
your opinion of the Red server is so
Is actually
incredibly
factual.
skewed. It's unbelievable.
Oh,
Sorry,
whatever.
I'm actually kind of surprised you're still alive.
Argh, do me a favor. Roll a character on Red, play it for 60 days,
No.
and
I'm
then
not.
give me feedback on it.
I'm literally not going near the server out of just the fear for
We
my
get
physical
showered
well-being.
with pixels. And the only reason why he doesn't want to make a character on Red is because Argh is taken.
That's right. Argh is in the guild.
It has
taken.
nothing to do with the people in the fucking Red server.
I can probably look into that. I'll see what I can do. But for science purposes, I would love, and chat, you can do this too, or anyone in this call. I don't care. Start on Red tomorrow and keep track of the next 30 to 60 days. No, we'll say 30 days. That's good. Get back to me in 30 days, and then I'll compare notes with somebody else.
I would be alive in 30 days if I played on Red.
I'm just saying, some people play on Red, their experience absolutely not realistic. And I need a male to prove that point. Areni won't be able to help me with that.
There's hundreds of males that play on the Red server and have a great time.
Yeah, and I need
There's not 100 people that play on Red.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's hundreds.
Camhorn.
Oh,
How
Red
many,
server.
How many, like, 2 box, though?
Red server actually has
I don't know.
probably a little over 2,000 active individual players.
How many are Tone?
How many are what?
Nothing.
Did
Nothing.
Did you say tone? Tune.
Toned.
Toned?
He doesn't
I don't
know
know.
what he's talking
I don't know. I've
about.
read, like, one RNF thread. for Red.
Listen. One guy boxes like 70 people. I get it.
Yeah.
It's a fun joke. Okay. But
I don't know. Is
Red
that a thing?
server... No, it's not a thing. It's a bunch of nerds
I don't know.
fucking
It's
tinfoiling.
confirmed by you right now.
It's Red server tinfoil. That's all that is.
I really enjoy the Red server tinfoil. Like, reading the forums is so fun. Like, right now, Nergon and Sift are, like, getting to this, like, raging argument about whether or not
Yeah.
actually played on Ralos Zek. And, like, it sounds like there's at least a possibility that someone's been lying about his PvP credentials, which is just, like, a fact I find hilarious.
the last 3 Red, like, threads I read were one about the dude who tried to kill somebody. The other one was about some guy who sold Adderall for pixels. And then the other one was about another guy who tried to kill somebody.
Sounds about right.
After selling Adderall for pixels.
I don't know who the Adderall for Pixels is, but I bet
I don't know.
One
but
guy
literally, any deal involving Adderall.
the one guy who tried to kill a dude is that asshole who made like a mace and attacked a woman, and the other dude is probably that nerd that ran in a park with a gun and didn't leave said park.
But doesn't Red, like, also sign you up for, like, you know, pornographic spam lists, and, like, you get crank
Nope.
calls in the middle of the night?
No,
Pretty sure that was happening at some point.
that was one time because one
I heard
person
if you
went retard.
if you play on Red, that your life instantly becomes a Japanese horror film.
I don't watch Japanese
They're
horror
ridiculous.
movies, so I can't confirm or deny that one. Red isn't that bad. Listen. I give Red a hard time, but it's not bad. Like, EQ PvP, that's my live server home. Like, that's a great thing. The problem is the population on Red is so small that guilds are not willing to
So tiny.
get rid of people that are pieces of shit, because the number 2 guild or the number 3 guild or whoever's directly beneath them or above them
Are there
will
even
pick
3
up.
guilds on that server?
There's so many more than 3 guilds on that server. But
4
somebody
guilds,
else will... There's like 22 guilds on that server, because I purged all the inactive guilds and I removed all the inactive members from the existing guilds. And to create a guild, I make sure that they actually have 10 people online at the same time and petition for it, as was Classic. It's much harder to get a guild on Red than it is on Blue.
Yeah, because you got to get 30% of the population online and in your guild.
Oh man, you are just so anti-Red. It kind of makes me want to take you out back and choke you to death a little bit.
What am I, a lassie?
Are you Lassie?
It could be. I don't know.
Like the dog?
Yeah, isn't that the dog that, like, At the end of the movie, they take him out back and shoot
Oh,
him.
that's Old Yeller.
No, Lassie's the one who saves the little kid in the well.
Lassie is a hero. Old Yeller had rabies and he got his head blown off.
You know, I've
It was a
never,
horrible movie.
I've
Is that
never
the real
seen.
fucking plot of that movie.
Hey, I've never seen that movie,
Spoilers.
guys.
Game of Yeller.
I've never seen. I mean, I know how it ends because so many other people have spoiled it before this, but I've never seen that movie.
Don't watch it.
Well, now there's no point. I know all the bullshit that happens. So I have questions that we're not addressing because Argh is distracting me.
Alright, well,
Okay, Arg.
Listen.
Good show.
When I had access to the fat forms, I think I still do. When the rotation died, I just assumed the fat forms died. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I stopped reading.
I think it did, probably.
And one of the things
That's what
I
they want you to think.
constantly saw over there, I was constantly reading shit about how Class C was the devil and how you're gonna have to like sell your kids into slavery and murder your dog and poop in a sock for real and all the things if you were
I've
to
done
go
all
into
those
Class
things
C.
since joining Class C, so I think it's pretty accurate.
Alright, well see, that's why I'm directing this question at Raev and not Argh. I wanted to know, Raev, what's your opinion on all the words that get put into Class R's ears about Class C? Is it true? Is it not true? I don't play, so I don't know, but as someone like yourself who was in Class R for a good amount of time and then moved to Class C and has now been in Class C for a couple months, what's true, what's not true? Is it bullshit? Is it all legit? Give me your
Casual
opinion.
scum refugee.
Well,
Ooh,
first
really
off,
long
it's
question.
true that I no longer own a pet.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it's true that I no longer own a pet.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, because he had to kill it once he joined Class C.
Why do you have to kill your pet when you go to
We're
Class
talking
C?
about Old Yeller
It was-
again.
Okay, first
Oh,
off, we're
man.
never going to stop talking about the killer. And you're the one who brought it up, Sirken. You said you had to sell your dog.
Self-reference.
Listen,
Okay,
guys,
cheeseburger.
The
let's
callback.
continue.
we moved on. We're past that now.
It's a callback.
I want to know about the Class C, Class R, and the propaganda. I want to know if it's true or not, or if it is what I just said it was, propaganda.
Well, first thing you have to understand is that the Fat Forum is just... It's like, you know how in Star Wars they go to the cantina
Yeah.
and they're like, a more wretched hive of scum and villainy has never existed?
Yes.
Like, that's pretty much the Fat Forum. Like, it's basically just a constant, vile outburst of rage. Because basically, if you're hardcore enough to be an officer in Class R, you're hardcore enough to be a player in Class C. So basically, you have all these people who are just like unbelievable pixel degenerates, just like flinging shit at each other again and again and again, only while being extremely passive aggressive at it. So like the amount of basically my point is like I wouldn't believe anything those guys like told you about like making a sandwich, let alone like the raid scene on Project 1999.
Because I know there are
I
people.
love the Fat Forum.
Well,
Yes.
you quit. You quit the Fat Forums. You
I
can't
am
say
not.
you loved it. You
All right,
quit them.
First of all, I was forced out. I was forced into exile because I was a dictator and a junta.
Did you
I had
sell
nothing
all
to
of
do-
your gear and run around naked because you're crazy?
Not really, no.
That's
In East
that's.
Common Lands? I'm pretty sure you did.
I'm pretty sure she's right because I recall that being a thing.
No, I just like EC. I still miss it.
Okay, that's a little crazy.
Spinning around naked in your no drop gear.
Oh, I think Class C and Class R are not that different now, especially that there is no rotation, in that there is no difference in the amount of effort you have to put forth for any given mob.
It's exactly the same now.
Yeah, except in Class C, you don't have to path race.
And in Class C, you get to go to Vision's Peak.
What do you mean in Class C you don't have to cough race? You guys were cough racing against TMO for tracking on the other day.
Well, track is the only mob that... Okay, so for Class C mobs, you don't We don't coth race for any of the mobs that are Class C. Instead, we have foot races, except for on track.
I will say I'm a huge fan of the foot races for mobs. I really do like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when people aren't exploiting gravity or doing things of that nature, it's great. Apparently.
Well, I know in my time on P99 and my time on live server, racing for mobs was what we did. And so when I see people do that shit, it makes me real excited and I get all giddy and happy and I enjoy the shit out of it.
I wouldn't mind seeing Guild War. Like anytime you're in Class C, you just have to Guild War every other guild in Class C.
Oh, I've
What do
been
you
preaching for Guild Wars since before I was
I
even
really
on
like
staff.
Guild Wars too.
No, I'm talking about Guild War in EverQuest.
I know what you're talking about.
I hate you. I absolutely hate you. God damn it.
Just you should be happy Cucumbers isn't here.
He's
What
in
are you talking
chat.
about?
He said
This is
words.
cucumbers.
I wish Cucumbers was here.
I just get the feeling that would be a double team on Sirken.
It's okay. I've been
Can
double
we
teamed,
make this
triple
less
teamed.
sexual, please?
God damn it.
Argh with the Cucumber double team.
Oh, danger. I need Uber Bandit here. He needs to be my legal representation. I don't have him. For real, though, there's people who are in Class R who believe all the bullshit that they hear from their friends and pals and guildmates. And
Well, yeah, because why wouldn't you?
I
They're
like
your friends and they're your pals.
oh, Ereni, you've been in.
guildmates.
It's exactly the same. You do exactly the same stuff. You sit there waiting for 0 to 16 hours until the mob spawns. You hit
Yeah.
your bat phone. You abandon whatever you were doing in real life to plunge into the virtual world of NORAD. You may or may not kill a dragon, and then you return to your normal life. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, except
Are you okay over there?
no.
I
I
didn't
think the only difference is that in Class R, you hamstrung yourself in not being able to go after the next 2 versions of that mob.
So the restrictions are a thing. But I don't know. I think a lot of guilds are afraid to go into Class C because they've heard all these things like, oh, well, our play styles are so different.
I mean, they should be afraid to go into Class C because Rampage is in Class C.
Oh, damn.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, Asgard went Class C, and they're like cleaning up stuff. They're like evil geniuses when it comes to Interruck, because I feel like they get every Class C Interruck.
They might.
No, they absolutely do.
I might have just broke Skype.
Did you?
I tried to delete something, and now I think my Skype is frozen.
Oh, I see. Like, there's a notification somewhere that I just can't find.
Well, if I suddenly crash, I'm sorry, but I can't click anything related to Skype. Oh, a thing popped up. Remove message? Are you sure you want to remove message? Yes, I'm sure. Oh, fuck, it removed the wrong one.
Too sure.
God damn it. Skype, you're the worst. So, I don't know. I feel, because I come on here and I tell people constantly that they should go to Class C if they don't like the shit. And if they're not happy in Class R, they should move to Class C. And if they are happy, then they should stay
Class
there.
R is like the ocean, okay?
And Class C is the tuna?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm borrowing that metaphor from Clokey last time he was on. I didn't really understand how it was like an ocean, but I left with the impression that, like, yeah, Class R is like an ocean.
And what did he say Class C was in comparison? The land? Things that
I think it was like a shark.
Them sharks. Sharks are the worst. Alright, I
'Cause
take
I
that
remember-
back. There's one shark that isn't the worst, but the rest
So,
of them
first
are
off,
the
you
worst.
everything
guys
that
think-
lives in the ocean is just an evil piece of shit that I wish died.
What if
I
it's a
hate
shark that doesn't live in the ocean, though?
I don't give a shit. Like what? A land shark?
A land shark, yeah. A
Fish
land
hooks?
shark.
Those are things.
Let me tell you
It's a
something.
beer. It's a beer.
Oh, man. Uh,
Okay, so you guys think Class R and Class C are the same? There's no
Mhm.
there's no differences whatsoever, or there's no are you guys enjoying yourself more or less, or is it just kind of the same
Honestly,
in that retrospect, or what's going on with that?
honestly, Class C has been much less work than Class R has been.
How? Like, what are you not
well,
doing?
wait, do you think that's just because... I mean, you were a guild leader in Class R, though, and so being a guild
Well,
leader
no, I was
automatically
just
has
thinking
more work.
I was a figurehead in Class R, and now I'm a cheerleader in Class C.
I thought you were a figurehead now in Class C. I didn't realize you were a
No, I've
figurehead
downgraded
then.
to cheerleader.
Oh, wow. Wow. You're only like one step above me. I'm at babysitter level.
Yeah, no, I'm the bottom rung on the pyramid.
That's good, though. I mean, the pyramid can't work without the bottom rung.
That's how I rationalize
Why do
it.
pyramids have rungs anyway? Where are the rungs?
Okay.
Look.
Okay, sorry.
You clearly don't have the architectural expertise
Cheeseburger.
that me and Argh
It's
have.
a gigantic pile of stones. There's no rungs.
There's rungs.
You don't know. You
bet
don't
You
know.
$1 million I can find a rung at the pyramid.
You've never seen me and Argh build a
You
pyramid.
just Photoshop one in.
Oh, so many things I could say about that. I'm just not going to. Just not going to.
Oh, there.
Oh, you know what I am going to say, though? I have noticed recently, we'll say since roughly the afternoon of April 29th, there has been a large influx of nerds trying to use third-party programs to allow themselves to speed hack, or they're new on the server and they're gonna try to buy some platinum with some real money. Stop doing that shit, because we're gonna ban you.
So is that the day that the daybreak?
Look,
thing was
I just pulled a random day and time out of my ass.
Okay.
Whatever
So, like-
may or may not have happened on that day is irrelevant. I don't know. I just pulled it out of my ass randomly.
Right, so could or it could not be a bunch of fucking savages from Live
I don't even know.
that are just looking.
I don't even know.
some-
Like I said, I just pulled a random day out of my ass.
Yeah.
But I know Ereni here actually caught one on her stream and made a clip of it and sent it in and
Yeah.
did her part, see something, say something. This nerd was speed hacking all over Cebalus.
Look at her
Stitches
chicken.
get stitches.
Mm-hmm. I had a couple people on Red with fraps of speed hacking. I had Areni and a couple other people on Blue put in petitions for speed hacking. Areni, I hope you don't mind me saying that you petitioned someone for speed hacking, as I realize I'm withholding the other people's
fucking
names.
tattletale as Ereni is.
I'm sitting here snitching on you to everybody.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I'm sorry. Look, guys,
My cover is
no
blown.
street cred left.
don't speed hack in front of Areni. She will petition
Ereni
you.
is Randy from The Wire now.
He's killing my ninja status.
Look, all of you people listening right here, right now, you should all do that. If you ever see people cheat, don't just be like, oh, well, figures, this is a stupid private emulated server, people cheat. No, don't just do that. Fucking try to get some kind of proof or something and turn it into us, because we will ban them forever. We're not okay with people cheating on the server, and we are not okay with people real money transfer stuff on this server. If you ever hear of things like that, you should tell us and find out for yourself how serious we take it. Do not just, if you ever read some garbage on the forums about the staff doesn't care, staff doesn't take it seriously, whatever.
That's what I heard. I have it on pretty good authority. Staff just doesn't care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that's garbage. You should petition. I know for a fact that you have never petitioned anything of that sort, ever.
I've never petitioned anything. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Argh, you are like the best and worst kind of player ever. Because
I don't know.
in one hand, you never bother me with petitions,
Mhm.
but on the other hand, if you see something, you should say something, because that's the only way. Like, we don't play, so if players don't direct our attention at certain things,
I like to
we're not
I like
gonna
to
see
imagine
it.
myself as Omar, Project 1999.
Omar coming. I was talking to someone about The Wire, and they're like, I have no idea what that is. And I'm like, you've never even heard of
I just
it?
finished The Wire. It's so
But
good.
even if you hadn't seen it, you at least are aware that it is a television show. Like,
I mean,
you know it
maybe.
existed.
If you're not some fucking savage
Look,
who doesn't know what
listen,
goes on HBO.
people in chat room, I'm just going to tell you right now. The reason you don't know about The Wire is because it ran while The Sopranos was running, and HBO spent all their money advertising the shit out of The Sopranos. The Wire is for, like, cop shows.
The Wire's the Black Sopranos.
Shush! It's what Game of Thrones is to fantasy shows.
Don't shush
That's what
me.
The Wire is to cop shows. It's the best thing I've ever seen in that genre. Because in that show, the bad bull, they're actual people. They're not just weekly appearances who do something 5 minutes in and get arrested 54 minutes in, and that's the episode. No, it's
Avon
awesome.
Barksdale.
Oh, let me tell you right now.
Well, Stringer Bell's the best
Look,
character on
look,
that show, though.
Stringer Bell is a piece of shit.
I
Avon,
like to imagine that everybody
Nah.
on that show is like went on to become like their other famous characters.
you know Snoop is actually like that person in actual life, right?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What up, bird?
Google her after we're done streaming. She got picked up
Google
for
it
that
right
show because that's who she is in real life. The fucking scene where she's buying that nail gun and the dude's explaining it to her and she just gives him the money.
Yeah.
And she's like,
She just peels off 800
nah,
bucks
you
for
earned
the
that shit like a motherfucker. Oh, I love Snoop. I hated, what's his name? Oh, shit. What's that young kid's name who starts coming up against Avon? Marlo. I hated Marlo. I was 100% an Avon fan.
What? You don't like Milo?
Look, Marlo's an idiot. I mean, he should have. I don't know. My problem is I fell in with
You got
Barksdale.
fraps.
I got fraps. I got all the fraps. That nerd walked out and murdered someone on a corner after in the last episode.
I didn't murder him. He like avoided it.
Whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen that shit in so long. Oh, The Wire. God bless that show. That show is amazing. I love that they never left shit out season to season. They always added a new aspect. Like you got the West Side, you got the unions, you got the East Side, you got the schools, you got the politics and the news. Fucking. But they never like forgot about shit other than the docks. But you know what? Season 2 is my least favorite, so I don't even give a shit that they left that
Season
out.
2 is okay. Plus, like that dude. I don't know. I
Sabaka?
forget his name, but
Frank
he's like
Sabaka?
Ricky Falcone in It's Always Sunny. But like he makes an appearance in like one of the last episodes.
Ricky Falcone in Always Sunny. Who's Ricky Falcone?
He's the dude that Max stole the robot from.
Alright, we're Googling.
Omnibot.
Oh,
Omnibot.
that sounds familiar. Always Sunny
Christmas
Ricky Falcone. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He's in a lot of other stuff.
He's oh shit. He's Frank Sabaka's kid. I can't remember his name.
Well, not his kid, his cousin. Or like his nephew or some shit.
Nephew.
guy?
I don't know. Hey, Argh, can I put you in charge?
Charge of what?
God damn it.
Yeah, no, I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
Argh, you're in charge. I gotta
This is my
pee.
kingdom.
This is your kingdom. Be a kingdom.
We're fielding questions here. Seriously though, guys, what's our favorite ice cream here? Because I need like some new ice cream flavors in my life.
I always go for chocolate ice cream. I don't think I've ever really had butter pecan, by the
You got
way.
jungle fever when it comes to ice cream.
I just know what I like.
But how can you know if you like butter pecan if you never had it?
I mean,
All
I
right,
guess I
first,
kind of had butter pecan, and I know that I don't like it as much
you
as
had it once and you threw
chocolate.
away the key.
It was like
Probably.
mint chocolate chip or like mint with like almonds, pecans.
I've never had mint chocolate chip with almonds.
The fuck? What? You've never had mint chocolate chip ice cream?
With almonds. Have you?
I said mint chocolate
With almonds?
or mint with almonds.
Oh.
No, I've never had that. What the fuck is mint with almonds? Is that like a thing?
I've never had that either.
I think Raev just made it up. I'm full of shit.
Yeah, where do you get that?
At the grocery store, obviously.
Could you guys, hey, could you guys hear me pee?
Yeah.
Because I left all the doors open, so I don't know if you could or not.
Well, Rogan moved.
Yeah!
Your
I
video.
caught Rogan actually doing something. And so I had to include that because usually like there will be an earthquake or a repop of some sort and he'll be in game for that. And then he just AFKs for like 5 fucking days. Ow, I just kicked my fucking leg
That's
into the
fine,
desk. I hurt myself all the time, guys.
It's okay.
Do you know mint ice cream exists with almonds?
Yeah. It's called almond mint ice cream.
No, that's some bullshit. I never heard of this. Listen, I
I need to
spent
try this.
I spent 45 minutes on the ice cream aisle today. I didn't see no
I
shit
read ice
mint
cream
almond.
news every morning. There's no way an ice cream flavor's getting in under my radar. No
Arnie
way.
eats a tub of ice cream every night.
Yeah, okay. Listen
And
to
then he
her,
has
Ereni.
pancakes in the morning.
She knows. She knows the schedule.
Oh. There's a place I used to go to every
There are
morning
at least
for
2 hours
breakfast.
dedicated to ice cream every day in my life.
You're gonna die.
No.
So will you.
Everybody's gonna die. I'm gonna die happy, satisfied that I just.
You know
ate a
what?
tub
You're right.
of
You're
buttered
fucking
pecan ice
100% right. If I could die with a tub of ice cream in my lap, that's better than like 98% of the way other people die.
cream. Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. If you're right. You're right. I withdraw.
No, I'm right.
I would love to die eating ice cream because that's about as good of a way to go as I can imagine. It's definitely in like
It's
top
like
5.
Death by snoo snoo, and then death by ice cream. 1 and 2.
I mean, see, that depends on who the snooze with.
It doesn't.
Because let me tell you, there are some
Pretty
instances
finicky.
where I'd rather have the ice cream than the snoo.
Maybe.
No, maybe about it. My buddy, Nerd Pal, I don't know. All right, time out. I don't know if, because Argh doesn't listen, but I'm sure Lorraine listens
I'm
religiously
definitely not listening.
every single week. And Ereni is usually here, but,
She's definitely not listening though.
of course not. But, I have a Nerd Pal named Keith. And Nerd Pal Keith,
Okay. Can I tell you how much I hate the name Keith?
tell me about this.
I hate the name Keith.
Why?
Dude,
Did a Keith
the
touch
dude
you
with-
when you were little?
Yeah, no, I had like a nemesis when I was little who was named Keith.
Did you punch him in 2nd grade?
Okay, that's fucking weird because yeah, I did.
Oh, dude, I punched a kid in 2nd grade.
Is your name Keith?
No. My
Are
name's
you my
not.
nemesis?
I punched a kid named Adrian.
Well, okay.
And-
I hate the name Adrian too.
Well, he was like, we used to play
God.
tag at lunch. It was boys versus girls. And he was like, I'm going to be on the girls team. And I was like, no, you're not. And he's like, yeah, I am. And I fucking punched
He's trying
him.
to get that.
I don't care. I
Lay
hit
the
him.
foundation.
I hit him right in the fucking face. And the teacher was like, did you hit him? I was like, he hit me first. And Adrian was like, I did not. And I was like, yes, you did. I was just defending myself. You're bigger than me. Why would I hit you first? And the teacher was like, yep, that makes sense. You're not in trouble, Sirken. And I was like, A+.
It's weird that she would reference you as like your P99 alias.
I almost said
So
my
early
real
in life.
name. I had to tell my brother, oh, you guys in chat don't even know. My brother was on the Skype call earlier.
You know, I was actually just gonna say how much your teacher and Adrian sounded like your mother.
I only have one. Look, I got me voice, I got nerd voice, and I got generic female voice. And
I
in
mean, they all
second
kind of
grade,
overlap.
everybody sounds like a generic female. Actually, I had a crush.
Everybody is kind of
Listen.
just like a small androgynous.
Listen.
Second grade.
In second grade, I had a crush on a girl named Jessica. And she was this ugly Polish girl who I ended up becoming really good friends with later.
Did she work at the docks?
No, she didn't work anywhere. But I gave her like my eraser and my awesome multiple color clicky pen as like a gift
flavor.
on her birthday. Don't fucking put ink in your mouth. You shouldn't even know if it's grape flavored. That's
The eraser.
That's a
Erasers
sound.
aren't ink.
No, a pen, multicolored pen, and an eraser. But listen, it doesn't matter. Why am I telling you this story? Oh, because Adrian liked her too, and that's why he wanted to be on the girls' team. And he was like, "I'm doing this," and I hit him. I hit him right in the mouth.
You gotta lay that savage out. He's stepping to your girl.
But
I really don't care about this story.
fast forward like
Okay,
8
shut up,
years.
cheeseburger.
Fast forward 8 years, we got chased by gangbangers, and we ran to Adrian's house for safety, and he let us in. The end. That's my story. Don't burn bridges, because you never know when you're going to need people.
I fucked up.
Hey, you guys have red hair. I'm just curious.
No. I have dark brown hair. It's actually the color of poop.
That sounds horrible.
Maybe like
It
if you're
comes in many
diabetic.
colors, though.
No, let me tell you, my
Poop or
hair and
hair?
eyes are fucking retarded. I hate the color of my eyes and hair so much. I think when people are like, "What color hair do you have? What color eyes do you have?" It's poop brown. I have poop brown eyes and poop brown hair.
I'm like a little
Doesn't
Nazi.
sound attractive at all.
It's not attractive. I'm not an attractive person. I'm a 300-pound neckbeard. I don't shower. I don't shave. I don't change my clothes. I don't do any of the things. Fucking,
Nice.
my
That's where you're
mom's
in
gonna
class
be in
too.
here any minute to bring me Hot Pockets, and I don't care. I don't even care. I cover my face in bacon fat
Everybody knows that
to make a mask every
Hot
night.
Pockets-
I thought you were
Hot
gonna say
Pockets are
poop.
not the official food of Class C. It is pizza bagels.
Oh, pizza bagels are a real thing.
I know.
Official food of Class C is alcohol of some sort.
Bagel bites. Absolute
bites, that's
bagel
what they are.
bites.
That's what.
Oh yeah, dude. When I played EverQuest back in the day, like Kunark and Velius on live server, I lived, no bullshit, I lived on bagel bites and Hot Pockets.
Well, so not much has changed.
Well, now I wrap
Massage
things in
tacos.
tortillas, yeah. And I've been making rice. I've been making rice a lot.
Oh my god. Michelin stars incoming.
Why? What? Who?
Alright. So, Michelin stars for like really good chefs at restaurants or some shit.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, obviously.
I go to places that people are like, this is a good fancy place. You should go there. You should
Something
check
you're
this
like, let me
place
get
out.
let me get the spongy bowl filled with tomato soup, please.
I
Is it
mean,
just me, or have you not been drinking as much over the past half hour?
yeah, Argh, you need to drink
As-
more.
As what?
You're starting to make too much sense.
As you were at first, it feels like you're not quite as sharp
Oh,
as you were in the like, first 45 minutes.
I feel like he might be sharper than he was in the first 45 minutes.
He has a full tummy of ice cream.
Yeah, that's probably what
I'm
it
getting
is.
sleepy.
All that sugar.
I really am kind of sleepy.
Uh,
Oh, you're so predictable.
My,
Uh,
you guys don't know this, but my internet died like 15 minutes before stream was supposed to start. I have to sneeze. No, I don't. I beat it. I beat it. I win. Okay.
wow. He's a
Um.
fucking sneeze survivor.
Yeah, I just beat the shit out of that sneeze.
My GM battled sneeze.
I'd rather sneeze than not sneeze if you have to sneeze.
Hold on, it's coming back. No, it's not. I win again. 2-0. Okay, listen.
I hate that.
Oh yeah, last week I sent a message to you, Argh, and I was like, my internet's acting up. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna do the best I can. And then I tried to send Splorf the same message,
Splurf.
And look, I'm all over the map. I was like, I'm only gonna call you Raev. I've called him everything. I've called him
Splurf
Splorf,
22.
Lorraine, and Raev.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. I tried getting Splorf 22 with an I instead of an L as my troll account.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm writing things to No, I'm not, actually, because you know what? If I write messages on Skype, I'm going to get in trouble. So I'm not going to. I'm going to get yelled at, and people are going to be like, remove these things, and then troubles.
Savage.
What were we talking about? We were talking about real important things. We were talking about why Sirken is probably the greatest thing to ever happen to P99. And you were in the process of going on and on about 3.5 years of service without any kind of bullshit. I'm pretty sure that you were also about to say that GM Sirken is the only GM, I guess, that never really been removed, but other than Rogan and Nilbog, I'm the only asshole that hasn't been removed. And every asshole that has been removed, let me tell you, nobody, I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, but as far as I know, nobody left on great terms. And you can take that for what it's worth. we take staff integrity real seriously. And if we find out somebody is breaking a rule or doing something they shouldn't be doing, they're gone. And as shitty as you guys think some of the player rules are, let me tell you something. Staff rules, much worse. And GMs have completely different rules to follow than guides. I know Red Server was going on and on about how Sirken should be shot in the street and Eunomia should become the new GM. Eunomia doesn't want to be the new GM because Eunomia has seen like what is what the rules of a GM are and what the rules of a guide are, and you have to really hate yourself to be a GM. And
well, you can't play anymore, right?
That's one of the rules. Yeah. There's
That
other
sucks.
things. It does suck, and it actually sucks for us because we won't let anybody just be a GM right out the gate. So everybody starts at guide level, and if you don't really want to play anymore, I think a lot of look, I'm just gonna tell you, it sucks to be a guide. Like when you first start off, we don't give you hardly any access. You're doing IP exemptions. You're doing stuck in geography. You're doing guild creations, and that's
You're like
it.
an app.
Pretty much, you're an app. That's the best. That is absolutely the best way I've ever heard it described. You're an app, and after 30 or 60 days, Rogan's gonna send me a message in GM chat. Not just me. He'll send it to me in Nilbog, and he'll be like, "What do you guys think about so and so? What should we do? Should we?" We don't even start guides off with petition form access. Like new staff members, they don't have petition form access. Some of them don't even have front end access. Like they can't even look up trades or deleted items or any of those things because trust is the single most valued thing we have.
Do you at least have like cool code names for all the different lookups?
I mean, we have cool code names for each other, but
Oh,
that's
really?
it. Well,
It's kind
because
of be
here's
expected, though.
like, it's weird. It's
I
weird.
mean, does anybody think that they're gonna get access like right away when they become a guide?
I mean, when I became a GM, I thought I was going to get access right away.
Don't do that. People are gonna actually think that's a thing if you say shit like that.
What is the thing? They should know the truth. The truth is out there.
Tell them the truth. Let them know all the truths. Here's the thing. I've told Rogan this before, and he agrees. Like, it's not like we argue.
I told Rogan the same thing.
I know you were part
At our
of that.
last staff
You were
meeting, I brought
clearly
this up.
yes, you were clearly part of that staff discussion. But one of the problems we have is a lot of players in the community. They play the game for a long time, They'll eventually join a raiding guild. They'll do some raiding, and then they get to a point where they're just done. They leveled up. They maybe leveled up an alt or two. They geared them out. They did all the content, and they don't have that fire in them to keep playing. But they don't want to leave the community, and sometimes they want to help other people experience the same feelers that they felt, and so they apply to staff. And it sucks so bad because these people who have raided and who have played and who have done all the shit, they can be so helpful to us because they know the content and they know the differences between live and here on P99. And because of specific guild tags, we will not take people. And that sucks because some people would be really good staff members, I think. But it doesn't matter how good or fair or legit or honest they are. If Rampage ever found out that we had a staff member that was in TMO, you guys would lose your fucking minds. And if TMO...
They got those sleeper cells in there.
And same thing with TMO. If they found out that a former Rampage member or an A-Team member or an IB member was a staff member, they would lose their fucking minds. And it sucks because a lot of the people that are the most qualified for these positions after they're done being players are people who have been in guilds like TMO or guilds like Rampage. And we can't bring them on because I'll just automatically veto their application. I won't even put it to Rogan and Ilbot. And that sucks. And luckily, we have a couple of new guides. And I was trying to tell Rogan, like, you know, these guys might not know everything, but there's certain things you can teach people, and there's certain things you cannot teach people. And things like trust and integrity and loyalty, you can't teach that. Either a person has those qualities or they don't have those qualities. Yeah. Things like what happens in the raid scene, how Trakenon is pulled, how mobs are trained away. You can teach somebody those things. If they don't have raid experience, I can tell them, hey, Trakenon's going to pop in 3 minutes. Why don't you make sure you're in Viz, come to Seb, do a go-to Sirken, and, you know, hop on a Skype call with me. I'll tell you some things.
I thought you didn't know when the raid mobs were going to spawn because you couldn't see the tables.
What table? I can't see tables. I can't see tables. I don't have any database access. What I can do...
It's like Al Davis would say, you can't teach speed.
What I could do is I can look up how many seconds are left to a timer, but I have to do it through an in-game command, which is automatically logged in the event logs table, so Rogan and Nilbog can always see every time I look up anything. So if Guild A is like, I think Sirken is giving times to these people, he can look it up and be like, did Sirken even look up these mobs? And if I didn't, then he'll be like, yeah, no, these people are fucking stupid, making shit up again. I can see clearly in the server logs that Sirken didn't even bother to look up when that was going to spawn. But if I'm online, and I constantly hop inside TMO and Rampage Guild chat.
Because, you like to hop inside TMO?
Yes. You guys, both of you guys, you constantly fill your message of the day with what's in window. And so it kind of gives me an idea of where I need to be.
That's not true. Last week, our message of the day was about an ice cream social I was hosting at my house.
The last 4 or 5 days, I've been so balls deep in Rust that I don't give any shits what's going on with EverQuest. And so I'm sorry for that. But for the most part, that's that's what I'm supposed to do, is be at raids to make sure shit doesn't go horribly wrong.
You're like the referee.
I was at a raid a couple weeks ago in VP. There was some dragon popped, and I was in one guild's chat. I won't say which one, but they're sitting there like, oh man, Sirken's here, blah blah blah, why the fuck is Sirken here? And it's like, are you fucking retarded? I mean, I'm supposed to be here. When you nerds complain and fucking cry, you cry to me. It's in my best interest to be here. I don't understand how that is shocking to you.
It's probably our guild chat then.
Oh, your guild chat's the worst. Your whole guild, all they do is talk shit about me.
Yeah,
They
that bunch of
accuse me of
savages.
taking money. They accuse me of giving timers to other people. Your guild was like, oh, Sirken, I know for a fact that you give timers to people in TMO. And I don't even know what to say sometimes when I read your guild chat because it upsets me so much.
That's
I
not
can't tell if this is a parody or not.
We have Argh and stuff that tells us those things don't happen.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, I've made assurances to people that
Argh,
those things will not happen on my watch. As lead GM of this server,
if
I can
it
say that I will not allow charlatans as
if
a
it
part of my staff. Okay, I
think
run a tight ship.
I think Sirken is confusing people.
if it
And
was
guilds.
listen, if it was a parody, I wouldn't be able to say so. And furthermore, you can't call yourself head GM. That's
More so.
That's like borderline impersonating a staff member. You can't do
Alright,
that.
so
Is that
head
even a
honcho
crime?
of the staff.
You'll be.
As the lead CSR GM Argh
You
here.
just took my job. You just took it. What do you do for Rampage? What's your title? I'm taking that.
So I'm a figurehead. You know this.
Are you at least the lead figurehead?
No, I'm like the third figurehead.
So I'm giving up lead
I'm the
CSR
bottom
GM
rung.
for third figurehead.
Yeah, it's a big step
Remember,
down.
he's the foundation.
I'm being demoted here. That's garbage.
Yeah, no, it's a big demotion. I don't even.
Ereni,
get
I've seen multiple people spell your name this way in chat. And I'm just going to tell everybody. There's no E at the end of Areni. Knock that off.
No, there definitely is.
I think that's Nick's actually.
Cog P99?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know about that. But Cog P99, who says with database access you can open up the file, let me drop some bombs of knowledge on you about the way databases work. You can only access tables that you have fucking permission to access.
I can feel this.
Hold on.
Better.
If I grant you
as
access
the lead
to
CSR.
5 fucking tables, you can only access those 5 fucking tables. If there's 22,000 tables of information, and I only give you access to 3 of those tables, guess what? There's 21,997 tables of information that you can never see, access, read, or write to ever. Because the account that you log into doesn't have fucking access to that. You shut your whore mouth with my math. I'm a fucking GM. My math is A+.
Well, no, we've established you are the figurehead.
I am fucking the figurehead.
And
No, you are the
Argh wrote the code, so he's
third
going
figurehead.
to give himself access to the tables.
course,
Kicks the monk. I don't have access to any tables. Thanks to Uthgard, Rogan and Nobog decided one person should never have that much power again. So they cut the position into 2 positions, and they made an investigations GM, and they made a head CSR GM. And so the investigations GM is part of the CSR team, but he doesn't really deal with in-game shit. He deals with third-party software, he deals with RMT, he deals with hacks and stripped accounts, and
That's right. I do
all
of
that
those
dumb
things.
shit.
I do all of those things, and I do them all very well.
But because I'm the head CSR GM and I deal with the in-game stuff, I don't have database access because it's kind of like a checks and balances system. The person who actually has database access can check up on what I'm doing, and the person who has database access, I have more in-game access than them, so I can check up on what they're doing. And that way, nobody goes unchecked.
Sounds like it's straight out Soviet Union.
I'll show you a
It's like,
Soviet Union. D-Dub wants to know how many nudes for spawn times. D-Dub, it depends on the quality.
That is not his
Right.
name at all.
If you send
I'm
real
looking for that
good,
name, and I don't see it anywhere.
It's D.W. Davis, but I call him D-Dubs. He's been watching.
Okay.
He's been watching since I had like
Honestly,
4
I feel like
viewers. I will
as
answer all of
somebody
his
who
questions.
Proliferates many trades in that nature. It depends on the length and the girth. So if it's, either very long or very girthy, you'll get a spawn timer out of it.
Yes. Send me all. Nope, don't. Send Argh as your new head CSR GM. Send Argh all your long and girthy photographs.
Oh yeah, please do. I'll sort through them all.
He would love to see them.
I would love to see them.
Yep, that's a thing. Also,
You
would
can
like to say
direct message them to me on Project 1999 forums.
my kitchen sink got clogged, and I had to go down in the basement and fucking fix that shit. And I separated a pipe from a pipe that was clamped together with a clamp. And that pipe spewed rotted food and fucking sewage and shit all over my body and made me smell like the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life. That was how I spent my Sunday. And I don't know if you guys know
Lord's
this.
Day?
Sunday is no stupid shit Sundays. There's supposed to be no stupid shit on Sunday. And a pipe spewing fucking garbage and rotted food and piss and shit on me is not
It's a pretty
at
good
all.
metaphor.
That's not even a metaphor. That is a literal word for word representation of what happened to me yesterday.
Wait, why did that happen?
Why did that happen? Because my pipes, whoever built this house that I live in is a fucking idiot and built the pipes running horizontally along the width and the length of the house before it pushes the shit out to the sewer, and there's not enough fucking pressure. So if you wash any food or grease at all down the fucking kitchen sinks, it clogs the fuck up, and my sink backs up and overflows, and I got 1.5 inches of water on my kitchen floor and fucking shit all over and fucking basement
Shit
pipes.
was coming out of your sink?
Alright, when I say shit, I mean water. I don't mean actual poop. I feel I should clarify that statement.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about pipes and sewage, and I'm using the word shit pretty willy-nilly. So I feel that should be addressed. But that was my Sunday.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, I started playing Rust. You guys should all play Rust. Face Punch Washington server. That's where I'm at. My name is Sirken, and I killed a guy. I took his rock, but now I got a base. I built it all by myself. I reinforced it. It's all armored up. I got an AK because I shot a guy in his face with my pistol, and he had an AK, and I took it and I researched it, and I got the blueprint. Now I can make my own.
Are we still talking about EverQuest here?
Yep, we sure is. We absolutely is. There are absolutely AKs in EverQuest.
I think I'll put my ice cream back in the freezer.
I've been eating blood orange sorbet.
That's so gay.
I was eating peach sorbet, like this peach shit. I don't know. This Haagen-Dazs
Do you
peach
eat it
sorbet.
with like one of those little tiny spoons?
No, I eat it with a regular grown-up spoon.
Wow, I doubt it.
Do you think Chinese people eat ice cream with chopsticks?
Gotta go.
I feel like Ereni just shouted something racist.
Yeah, no, she definitely did.
Well,
She said that, Ooh. Hold on one second.
what's going on, nerds?
Vessel Droslin just popped.
Was there really a pop?
Yeah, there was a pop.
Of course there was.
Pop went the weasel.
Alright, well, Ereni can't be bothered to say goodbye because she
Because
fucking...
Ereni's a savage. She has no
Here's the
respect
thing.
for people.
Ereni doesn't give any shits.
Nah, she
So
has no respect, no manners, no social etiquette.
she really seriously lacks in manners.
Such a cheeseburger.
I'll let you... You know what? Thank you guys for not just instantly fucking bailing like an asshole.
I don't care. I'll
do
announce
appreciate
this thing
that.
like a horse racer.
Because let me tell you something. It really, really pisses me off when people just fucking leave in the middle of a stream. You have absolutely no idea how much that pisses me off. But
Yes,
because
that
you guys
is
have
awesome.
shit to do, I'm gonna say goodbye.
I
Argh,
don't have anything to do.
don't you have a dragon to kill?
I have one character. He's parked in EC. I mean, VP.
Raev, do you have to go or can you stay? What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything important.
Well then, fuck it. We will stay in chit chat. I will say, if anybody from Sony is listening, I'm Sirken on your forums. Give me goddamn permission to post, because you know what? It's really, really aggravating that I can't post shit on your forums. I'm
Do
not
you
going to
even
post
honestly-
anything that I shouldn't post. I'll be good and respect all your rules. But the fact that I can't post, I don't even have the option to post, really is pissing me off.
I tried getting my live EverQuest account back, but they said I was banned for gold duping, which I don't even understand, because, like, if that were to happen in EverQuest, I don't think anybody would call it gold duping.
I mean, I'd call it platinum duping, if anything.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I didn't understand.
Probably got banned by a former WoW player turned EQ guide.
Yeah, I probably got.
Their guide program was so fucked up because they let so many people do it, and everybody tried to do it because they could play for free. They didn't have to pay the subscription if they got
Did
brought
you
on.
really?
Yeah, I didn't try, but I know a ton of people that apt because of
I know
that
I
reason.
applied to be a guide online, but I was like, I was like 12 years old when I was playing live.
Oh my god, you're so little.
I would have been the worst guide.
Do you know your birthday is the very first night game at Wrigley Field? The anniversary of that?
I do know that. Yeah. Yep.
We have the same birthday, me and Argh, different years, but
That's 'cause
same
we're
day
the
and
same
month.
person, and I'm the younger, more head CSR.
Oh man, when I get removed from staff, I will recommend you to replace me.
I don't want that job.
No.
It's already happened.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I
not even
mean-
work. You've been replaced, Sirken.
Oh, boo.
It's gonna be Argh SuperCast every Monday night.
You're gonna have to get in touch with Jasar on the forums, and you're gonna have him edit the video. Or you could just do it yourself, but that's who made all the video work I have on this channel is Jasar.
Yeah, I remember that guy. He posted like all over the forums for like 5 days, and then I never saw him again.
Yep. He does the video work for, or maybe the website work for Bob's snowboarding website?
Oh, does he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Bob's site looks cool.
He has a snowboarding website, right? That's him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's definitely Jasar who does that. So that's A+. I'm looking at my list.
Oh, looks like Asgard's killing Civ right now.
Good for Asgard.
That's what I'm saying. They're
It's
out
like
here
nice
killing
shit.
shit.
I'm not even logged in right now.
They're just here like killing dragons, taking names. They don't care. So like I never understand. People in RNF always talk about like how Asgard doesn't actually compete in Class C, but like they definitely do.
Oh, of course they do.
I like how for you get to like Asgard, you play it out engaging and Sev's at like 50%.
Yeah. There's like I mean, like, this will be the second or third week that Asgard's gotten more mobs than one of the other Class C guilds.
Well, good for Asgard. I remember when they first moved to Class C, I was happy that a guild actually made the move, but it's not one of the guilds I was expecting to make the move. And so I was kind of worried how that would play out.
I was expecting Asgard would do that.
Why is that?
It's just because they were one of the people that were very unhappy when the rotation was around.
Well, you definitely know more about that goddamn dramas than I do. But, I don't know. I know that when I looked at the numbers, I told myself that if I had the guild that I was leading on Valenzac, on P99, I would move to Class C. Because with TMO and Rampage at the same level of each other, there's absolutely no way on Earth.
What do you mean, like the same level of each other?
You guys are both VP capable guilds. And so you can't ignore...
Same level
I
as
understand.
You can't ignore VP and go for Trachanon and VS.
That's the biggest thing I don't understand, is that when people talk about moving to Class C, they say that they don't have enough VP keys, when even if they just focused on mobs outside of VP, they only have to beat 1 out of every 11 mobs.
Right.
To make more than they can possibly get in Class R if they kill every mob that is available to them.
100%
You only
agree.
have to get 1 out of every 11.
There's essentially no one competing with you. Everybody, unless a guild wipes so badly that they know they're fucked in VP, and they're like, okay, abandon VP, go for Tracker, go for VS, or whatever it is, you guys are both in VP until at least Faradar and Hashgar are dead. And so that gives more than enough time for at least one engage of any non-VP target by a Class C guild.
The problem is that the repops aren't automatic, so they're not something you can really count on. I think that's the biggest issue. Like, right now the repops are coming and it's great. On the other hand, we had like 3 months this winter where we had like 2 total. So I mean, that's the problem with the strategy. Like, it should work, and you know, I think it's a great thing, but they're just too inconsistent to really depend on.
I don't think anybody would need to depend on Earthquake repops, though. Like, Asgard doesn't rely on Earthquake repops. Like, they compete on like every Class C Interruck, and they get a lot of them. And the same thing with Sev. Like, they just got Sev against everybody who was there.
For any Game of Thrones nerds out there, it was my idea to suggest an earthquake right before Game of Thrones started last night.
I still haven't seen any of the new season of Game of Thrones.
Let me tell you something. Episode 2 was meh. And the first episode of a season is always like, let's bring in the new viewers, let's catch up the old viewers, blah-de-blah-de-blah, whatever. And then episode 2 was like, but 3, 4, and 5, A+. They're definitely...
5 yesterday's episode?
Yes.
Alright, so they finally got past the 4 Scientology released videos?
Yeah, I made it through that with... The only fucking person who spoiled anything for me was Rogan. He just started a conversation with, well, they finally fucking did such and such, and he was wrong. He's like, they killed so-and-so. And then I found out yesterday in episode 5 that he's not dead. So, whatever. But one thing I like is that they're changing so much from the books. Like, it's not even the same story with 2 of the people that have already died this season.
Spoilers, man.
I'm not naming names. I'm just saying people died.
No, I know 2 people died.
Listen,
okay, the show is basically ruined.
If you don't expect people to die in Game of Thrones, you have not been watching that show. But there's 2 people that died that fucking have huge parts in the book still. And so it makes me happy because I feel like the show's not going to ruin the books for me. Ugh. On that note, I've got nothing else. Do either of you nerds have anything else? Because if you do, now would be the time. I'm assuming you don't, since it's just dead quiet when I stop talking.
Oh, that's because my mic was muted.
Oh, your mic's the worst.
People are just talking shit about Sev right now. I don't know what's happening.
Well, people can go suck a dick. I'm going to teach a class on a... You know, I'm not even going to tell people what the class is on, because then people will know who I'm firing shots at. But, just know, I'm going to be teaching classes. And the 2 of you, while you don't need those classes at all, you are free to sit in, or TA, or just take the class for free and talk shit to the students. I don't give any fucks. You are more than welcome to attend, but you don't need to. And on that note, I think we're going to end it. So,
Wait. Alaris just said let's play some Counter-Strike. What Counter-Strike do you play, Alaris?
He plays Counter-Strike
1.6
Go.
or CS:GO?
He's playing
Such
Go.
a fucking gay game.
I know.
Mind.
I haven't played Go in
Play
fucking...
1.6.
I haven't played Counter-Strike, period, in a long
Play
time.
1.6.
Play Rust. I've just been playing Rust.
No, Rust is gay.
Real quick. Messages.
Ereni is just firing shots from chat now.
What chat? Oh, whatever. T-Nuggets, he was duping gold, then used bangers to convert to platinum. It's the perfect crime, whatever. Trackstar wants to know, do you know anything about the agreement made with Daybreak, specifically if there's any restrictions placed on P99? If I did know things, I wouldn't be allowed to talk about them. And I guess that's it. So thank you, Argh and Raev, for coming on. I hope you guys...
If there's any thanks.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for not just instantly ninja bailing.
Yeah. Well,
And...
no, thanks Asgard for getting mad kills in Class C this week. Moving up.
Well,
Moving up.
I definitely like to see Asgard get shit in Class C, because I feel like it shows other guilds that they can go Class C and have fun and compete and not deal with a bunch of restricted drama as well. So, that's a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna put you guys on hold, and that's gonna be a thing. Hold. Everybody, thanks so much for watching and hanging out. I appreciate you guys all staying till the end. It means a lot to me. I have a lot of fun here on Monday nights, and I'm glad I could share that with you. And if you missed anything, you want to watch it, youtube.com/SirkenP99. That's where all the stuff goes. And that's it. Have a wonderful night, pals. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is the end of the show. If you enjoyed it, hit the follow button and it'll let you know when I'm streaming, because here's the thing. I don't post it. I don't advertise it. And the only way you're going to know when it happens is if you hit the follow button. Every Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, you can find me here doing this thing. But there are sporadic, unplanned streams that happen throughout the week. And so if you want to catch those, you gotta follow. There's some things that are only on Twitch. There's some things that are only on the YouTube. Sirken P99 is where you can find all those things. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll talk to you all later.